everyone. I am Helene Gold, the Information Literacy Librarian at the Jane Bancroft Cook Library at New College, and I am the creator and host of RogerCast. It's a YouTube show that I created this past spring to keep us all connected to our amazing community while we were working remotely. Came out every week and featured interviews with staff and students and faculty about how we're all staying connected working from home and strategies for dealing with stress and self-care and projects that we're working on. And we all introduced each other to our pets, of course. And of course, who's Roger? Roger is my cat. He is an 11-year-old tuxedo cat who basically naps and eats, but although he is very entertaining. And this show really is about us and keeping us connected in ways that share sort of where we are and what we're feeling and what we're experiencing. There are, in addition to the interviews, videos that I take from around campus, our beautiful waterfront campus and all the cool, quirky features. There are cat memes, fun content, pet of the week contests. So it came out every week from March to May, and this is the special summer episode welcoming you all to our college. And I just want to express how excited we all are to get to know you and meet you in the fall. And the show will come out sporadically in the fall as well. So welcome. I can't wait to meet you all. And we're so happy that you're here. Yay, RogerCast. RogerCast also received some fan art this semester. Student Bailey Cowden, class of 2020, a psychology AOC, and also a SWA, a student writing assistant, was inspired by episode 5 of RogerCast to draw this amazing portrait of me and Roger's favorite food in the entire world. So yay, thank you, Bailey.
Sometimes we need to play with a catnip toy. Oh, Roger. Can I take it? Oh, nope. Welcome to the Jane Bancroft Cook Library at New College of Florida. We're so glad you're here. Our extensive resources and services will provide you with all the tools you need for research success. Our book collection includes tens of thousands of titles in every academic area. Students can check out up to 50 books for an entire semester. If you need a book we don't have, you can order it from any of the public colleges or universities in Florida through the UBorrow system, and it only takes a few days to arrive. But if you need a book outside of the Florida College University system, or you need a magazine or journal article that we don't have in our subscription online databases, you can order it through our interlibrary loan program using an easy form on our website.
The library also has a large collection of ebooks that you can read from anywhere. To search for ebooks, enter your search terms in our catalog search box, click on search, and you'll see a list of books. To sort by ebooks, choose online resource. You can sort the list as well from newest to oldest, or by author or by title. If you don't see the ebook that you're looking for or the topic that you're looking for, be sure to check in with a librarian. To open an ebook, click on the off-campus access link. When you click it, you'll be prompted to log in with your Library 211 number and your password. Your library number can be found on the front of your ID card, and your password is the month and day of your birthday. So if you're February 5th, you're 0205. Go ahead and enter my information, click Login, and once you're verified in the system, your ebook will display. And here you can download PDFs of each of the chapters.
We provide current students, staff, and faculty with access to the nation's leading subscription online databases. Articles from major newspapers, magazines, and research journals are available in full text, and coverage spans from current issues back to, in some cases, the 1700s. A wide variety of streaming video and audio, as well as data sets, are also available.
In addition to our subscription research resources, librarians will help you explore open access collections such as open access journals and open access archival materials and books. You have access to a wide variety of research materials. There's so much to explore. In addition to our extensive collection of subscription ebooks and databases, you will also have access to open collections and opportunities for digital scholarship. For example, the library's Digital Scholarship Studio supports projects from all disciplines. To further the intersection of research, teaching, and technology, from class projects to digitizing our own campus history, there are many opportunities for digital scholarship engagement. Your librarians are always looking forward to working with you on all your research needs. It's easy to get in touch with us. You can use the research consultation form on our library website, or you can book an appointment with one of us, or call the library or use the library email address. We are always excited to hear from you.
The other night I was walking around down near Caples and decided to take a tour of the edible food forest and the New College Garden. There are so many things in bloom, and there are so many fruits and vegetables that are growing and thriving. So enjoy this little tour.
The final episode of RogerCast in May featured dozens of staff and faculty wishing all of our students a wonderful summer, and congratulations to all of our graduates. Here are some of my favorite clips from that episode. Hi everyone, I'm Helene Gold, your fearless librarian and host of RogerCast. I can't tell you how grateful I am to be part of this amazing community. And I'm so impressed with all your hard work and all your resilience. You're doing great. I adore you all. Say goodbye, Roger.
Hi, it's Professor Doan and Monty and Matilda, and we just wanted to say we know it's been a rough semester, but we made it. We're at the end, we survived, and we're going to come back stronger next semester. So have a wonderful summer, and I can't wait to see all of you back in person in the class. And I miss you guys. Bye.
Hello, I'm Matt Lipinski in computer science, and this handsome gentleman is Luther, and we are coming to you from the wilds of East Manatee, just to congratulate everyone in the New College community on the wonderful work that they've done this difficult semester and everything that they've accomplished. Thank you so much. Look forward to seeing everybody once it's safe to reconvene. Bye-bye.
Today is a beautiful day. Es un buen día para celebrar nuestros logros. I am grateful for the strength in spirit, deep commitment, the courage, the caring unity we expressed as we sought to keep New independent. And as we confront the recent tremendous shift in our everyday lives. La fortaleza interna, el cariño común, el compromiso mutuo nos ha permitido llegar muy lejos este semestre. So, see you in the fall.
Hi everyone, this is Lin Jiang, Assistant Professor of Bioorganic Chemistry. I wish everyone good luck on your final exam week. You all have done a great work to successfully finish this semester. I got a lot of students ask me, how do you feel work at home and teaching at home? To be honest, it's super tired. So this is not the only case for you and the students, also for as us as faculties. But I would say you will never have this much of time to stay with your family together. So everything we should think about the positive part, right? And also you have more time to learn some new skills. So to celebrate the end of the semester, I wish everyone good luck on your final and have a juiceful summer. Bye.
Hi, everybody. This is Michelle Gooding. I am the Director of Research Programs and Services, and this is a very unhappy cat named Van Gogh. As you can see, he has one ear. I rescued him with one ear, so he became Van Gogh for that very reason. And as you can see, he's not happy because he's dressed up in his tuxedo because he wants to celebrate you guys' graduation and wish you guys a best of luck on your summer and to have a wonderful time.
Kaylee Stokes, Assistant Director of the Student Success Center, and Carib have some tips for working from home.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Hey, very good. Thank you for inviting me today.
Yes, thank you for joining us today. Can you go ahead and introduce yourself?
My name is Michelle Barton. I am an associate professor of psychology. I have been at New College for 27 years. And I'm currently working as the director of our set sail program. And this is a project that we started last fall creating first-year seminars for our incoming students. That means first time in college and transfer students who are walking onto the new college campus for the first time. And we were trying to set up a set of classes that would help students make their transition to new college.
I'm glad. So can you tell us about your guest who's joining us today?
I have a little Jack Russell mixed dog who is out on my porch with me and likes to protect me from anything that's outside. So he must have detected something that the rest of us did not.
Excellent. He sounds like he's doing his job. Can you tell us why would a new student take a first-year seminar course?
So I think one of the things that we were trying to design in these classes is that coming to college is a new experience, both academically, socially, physically. You're coming to a brand new environment and you're excited about it and you're ready to meet people and take on the challenges of school, but that's a lot of adjustment and a lot of newness. And so these classes are designed to help a student feel like they're supported. They're not just thrown into the deep end in a sink or swim sort of experience, but every class is designed and tailored to understanding those needs of our students and helping them find connections on campus, what kinds of resources are available, how to navigate our program. We have things that your friends probably aren't doing at their schools because we have independent studies and we have mini classes, and what are those things and how do they work? And so that's part of this class as well. And it's all integrated with a topic of academic inquiry that's the specialty of the professor who's teaching the class and their teaching team, so that you're building together a foundation in a course that might lead you to take further classes in that area, or maybe it starts to build towards your major, what we call an area of concentration. But it also is giving you a lot of supports for how to manage being here and learning about what new college is all about.
And what are some of the course topics that are being offered in the fall?
Okay, so we have classes from all of the different divisions and a couple that are sort of interdisciplinary. In the sciences, the natural sciences, we have a chemistry class about the kinds of chemistry you would encounter in your everyday life. We have a math class that doesn't use a textbook, but has students solving puzzles and problems that are mathematically based by coming up with sort of the logic and the processes that go into solving those kinds of problems. In the humanities, we have a class called Writing the Self, and it's using literature from Latin American authors to look at how they've represented their own selves in their writings and how students can start to think about that in their own writings. We have a creative writing workshop as well. The social sciences, we have an introductory to psychology class about animal thinking. There's a history class about the Holocaust. There is some interdisciplinary classes, one about social inequality, one that looks at intergroup dialogue, how we are able to develop skills to help us understand people with different perspectives and have a fruitful and productive conversation with each other and learn from each other. There's a writing about writing class, learning how to do writing tasks. So those are some of the main topics.
So there's something for everyone.
Yes, you can look around and shop and see what is interesting to you as the topical basis, and then know that there's also this common content about navigating new college and adjusting to being a college student and the kinds of things that are expected as you make that transition from high school.
That's great. I will include, so everyone, there's a link in the email where you can look at all of the descriptions. You can look at the special areas of focus for each course. And I encourage all of you to take a first year seminar. As someone who has taught in one, as someone who has worked with Michelle, who has also taught one last year, they're amazing. I had an amazing experience teaching it, and I'm doing it again in the fall. So we look forward to seeing you. Thanks, Michelle.
Thank you.
Hey.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for meeting with me today.
Oh, no problem.
So let's go ahead and get started. Please introduce yourself to everyone.
So I'm Steven Hoseb Keshishian. I'm a third year, currently the new college student government president. You know, that's ending soon, but it's one of the things I've been doing for a minute. Currently residing on campus, and that's why we're here to talk about the residential experience on an empty campus. It's been interesting. I think I found out it's been 3 weeks, uh, like recently, and it's been a process where I've helped develop like a better schedule. It's interesting because it's like I have the same amount of free time I usually do, but not the same amount of things to do within that free time. So it's like a lot of time can just go away sitting and like getting lost in thought. But I've been working out, running around, reading books. Um, it's gotten better day by day. Like we have these staff meals, not staff meals, but we have these meals that come in from staff, like the RHD staff and the housing staff. Like 2 or 3 times a week, we're getting meals from Mets, and it's pretty cool when you just remember, oh, I have a free meal today that I can just eat instead of thinking, what am I cooking, what am I doing? So feel better by the day. I'm getting more accustomed to this new routine. But I'm still doing everything I usually do. I still religiously schedule out time. When it comes to family, my dad is stuck in Indonesia right now and trying to get back to Lebanon. Yeah, he got his visa extended, but it's funny hearing from him because this random Lebanese guy in Indonesia right now has been there for I think 2 months, and whenever I think I'm losing it, I talk to him and I'm like, oh, okay, you're doing much worse. It's good to hear.
But for the most part, your family is safe and well.
Yeah, there's a recent CNN report where U.S. citizens declined to come back to America because they feel safer in the capital of Lebanon. They said that we have health insurance here. I don't know how much it's going to cost in America, and it's crazy to see that people in a people use the word third world, but I would say developing country, are doing better than they are in the U.S. And when I read that, interview, I felt like the people were delusional, but they also, they have their own, beliefs and they feel safer back in Lebanon. So I think there are certain parts of the country where it's more rural and people are better isolated, but and then there are parts that are very dense, where it can be like, okay, then there's the risk.
Well, I'm glad to hear that they're well and that you're doing well. How would you say that how many students are on campus right now?
I think around 17.
Okay.
I see
How would you
people
say
walking
everyone's
around.
doing?
That's a good question. That's a really good question. I wouldn't know. I see people walking around and jogging and, people doing the things they need to do to better, their own mental health. And I respect that, but I am keeping a distance from everyone.
Yeah, safety first, for sure. If you would could give us some advice, what can we as students, staff, and faculty who live near campus, relatively near campus, how can we support you all?
I did New College NCF Connects last Wednesday at 1:00, where we just had a big Google Hangout. I'm not sure if you got the email from the NCSA, and professors hopped on. Well, I'll make sure the email gets to staff again, right? Professors hopped on our Google Hangout and just asked how we were doing in staff. It's just always really cool when we all connect in virtual spaces and see how each other are doing. I don't know. It's always weird to ask people how they can do when I'm very cognizant of each person's individual struggles. I'm going through a pandemic and so are you, right? So it's like my mind is I really want people to prioritize themselves, right? But just reach out to people. If you have friends that are not doing in the best living situation, reach out. Text messages go a long way. Voice calls go a long way. If you could make a call to this is for students to students. If you can call your friends, your classmates. If you have an online course and you're not seeing a peer show up, call them if you can, or message them on Instagram or Facebook and be like, hey, I understand what you're going through. I'm here. Just remind each other that we're a community and we're the strongest when we are one.
Reaching out is so important. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's great to see you.
It's great to see you. Have a great day. And everyone listening and watching, I hope you're all doing okay.
Take care.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of RogerCast.